Last night at church, toward the end of the message, my left ear just popped. I think my right ear is still just a little bit better. I mean, I couldn't hear this. About 15 years ago, I was swimming with my cousin Christopher at my grandpa's swimming pool, and he threw a beach ball to me, and I grabbed it, and when I landed in the water, I was holding onto the ball, and my ear just slammed the water, and it burst my eardrum. I got checked out by a doctor like a week or two, sometime after that. He said that there was a hole in my eardrum. Sometimes the eardrums will regenerate themselves, but with this type of a hole, it was so big, it may never regenerate. Fast forward a couple years later, I think, I went to a hearing specialist. I had some hearing loss. It was like 7 or so decibels of loss. I mean, because, I could hear this, but the rubbing of the fingers was one of those things that it was just one of those faint noises that I just couldn't properly hear. So I just kind of dealt with it. I just kind of lived with that. It's just one of those things that, I could still hear fine. It was some loss, but it wasn't total loss. Fast forward to the summer, I was swimming with my wife Sheila, my son Jake at Keystone Lake, and just doing handstands and stuff. My ear didn't like the water pressure, and it kind of re-injured my ear in a way. Thereafter, I would, take showers, and water would just kind of get trapped in my ear, and then it would just, TMI, I know, but it would leak out, kind of weep out at random times. And there's nothing like getting with a coworker and then you just start feeling your ear leak, or having to put a cotton ball in my ear when I go to sleep, so it kind of sleep on that side so it would drain. Anyway, my church, Lake Church in Mannford, has been talking about healing. They did the series called House of Healing, which has been really good. A couple weeks back, I had Pastor Greg and his son John prayed for me. I just did a general prayer, just for random little things that we, live with. And then, so that was good. And then about a week and a half or so ago, Pastor Trevor, the youth pastor, prayed for me. And I specifically asked for my ear because it was leaking. It was just didn't hurt, but it was just not right, So he prayed, and I'm telling you, after Pastor Trevor prayed for me, it stopped retaining water. I couldn't hear any better, but at least it wasn't weeping, and it wasn't just leaking at random times. But then last night at church, Pastor Kevin was preaching on Romans chapter 7 and the grace of God, and I don't know exactly what he was saying at the exact moment, but I felt this pop. It was like a bubble popping. It didn't hurt, but I noticed it, and I could hear it. It was like a sensation I never felt before, and I could hear better. I mean, I could hear that. Now, once again, my right ear is still a little bit louder, but I've significantly increased my hearing. Healing is here, and God is still a healing God, and, I just am thankful to God. I'm thankful for my church. I'm thankful for people praying. I'm just thankful. I want to jump out here and say thank God, and hey, God is into healing, and it's full of grace. God is full of grace, so he can heal you. It's by the grace of God. Healing is for today. God bless you.